my channel, Cottage Country Cooking. Today we'll be making chili in the crock pot. Make sure to subscribe to see all my latest episodes every Monday. And if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get cooking. So first we're going to start. I have my hamburger pre-cooked. I've strained it off. Now when I cooked it, I added chili powder, parsley, and salt to flavor it. So we're just going to go ahead and get that right straight into our crock pot. And then we're going to go in with our sauces. Now this is super easy, super fast. It's great for fall. So I have 2 large cans of sauce here. I may need a third, but we will figure that out in a minute. So I'm just going to go ahead. This is my second can. We're going to add this in. Now both of these sauces are a different flavor, but that's fine. One is a garlic flavor, and then this one is a 4 cheese. So just get those in. If I have to add another can after, we'll do that. But for now, we're just going to do those 2. Now we're going to go in with a can of our kidney beans. I've already strained the liquid out of the can. So now we're just going to pour those in. And then we're going to add a can of maple flavored brown beans. Now you can use any flavor of brown beans that you want. I prefer the maple flavor because it actually gives it a nice sweetness. I'm going to add about half a jar of salsa. Now you can add a full jar if you prefer, that's up to you. This just helps with getting all of your, actually you know what, we are going to add a full jar. This is a smaller jar than the ones I normally pick up. So we're going to do a full jar of salsa. And that helps with getting in all of your peppers and all of that without having to buy them all separately and chop them all up. It just takes more time. So by buying salsa and adding that in, that actually cuts your time right down. So that's what I prefer to do. Also, if you have kids and they don't like the texture of peppers and stuff, because they're rendered down in the salsa, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to notice the peppers in the chili. So that's another reason why I like to do this. This can here is mild. Now, if you want a spicier chili, you can absolutely do a spicier salsa or a really light salsa if you don't want a lot of spice. And then I like to add some mushrooms. So I have a can of mushrooms here. If you want to do fresh mushrooms, that is fine too. It's everyone's personal preference. So I like to cut them up really small. It's a texture thing for me and my son. Everything has to be cut pretty small. But these will leave the chili nice and hearty and filling. So I always add in mushrooms. Okay, now that I have all of my mushrooms diced up, I'm just going to add them right into my chili. Now, I like to add some olives. Not everybody likes green olives, but that's fine. So I start by taking them singularly and slicing them into 3, just so that when I go in and dice them, they're not rolling all over the place. So we're just going to do that to all of these. All of these. Okay, so I've got them all sliced into 3. And then we're just going to, I put my hand here, and then I just shimmy my knife all around, and that gets them quickly, finely chopped up. Okay, now that they're all finely chopped up, we're going to put those into our chili too. Okay, and now we're just going to give it a mix. Make sure it's all mixed nice and thoroughly. And I can definitely tell I do not need another can of sauce. 2 cans was adequate enough. Now the hamburger, I used 2 pounds of hamburger. I like my chili super meaty. Sometimes I will pre-cook bacon and then I will throw bacon in this too, and it's fabulous with that. So now we're just going to go in with our chili powder, and you can buy the pre-little packages, that's fine. I just have a container here of it, and I'm going to add some in. I'm not going to add a lot. After it's cooked for a bit, I'll taste it and see if I need to add more. I don't want it to be too spicy because then my son might not eat it. Okay, and then we just pop the lid on, and then we're going to turn this on, and I'm going to let it cook for a couple of hours. In the meantime, while this is cooking, I'm going to get my workspace cleaned up, all of my cans rinsed and put into the recycling, and then we will come back when it is finished. Okay, so it's all done. I have some here in a bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan. Now you can grate up some cheese and top it off with a little bit of cheese if you'd like. So I'm just going to take a little bite here. Yeah, that's good. More than enough chili powder in there. All right, well that's all for today. So if you liked my video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of our newest episodes every Monday. And as always, donate to your local food bank. Bye.